To me, there's certain, let me see if I can word this correctly. Somebody's going to get pissed off at this anyway. I think this has been Daniel Bryan's year, and I've sort of been in the position where I thought it was my year, and I watch other people get other opportunities and stuff like that. And no slight on Dave. Like I said, he is a friend of mine. I wish I could see Daniel Bryan main event at WrestleMania. That's all.
Yes.
But Dave, I think, is great, and it's not like a situation where. And Rock's probably going to get mad again, but it's not like Rock coming in and he's not just doing pay-per-views. He's doing like a full schedule. So we'll see how it happens. We'll see how it unfolds. But I think Dave coming back is a good thing. What's going to happen, at one end of the country, just go into a dealership, buy a car, and then just drive it across country, and then just drive it into the ocean at the other side. These are the things I'm going to do with my money when I have no time. Time on my hands. It's going to be fun. But yeah, you might see me do that. When I'm done, I'm done. I'm going to buy a cabin in some remote mountainous area, and no one's ever going to see me again, and it's going to be awesome.
I haven't seen you do any acting, and maybe it's a good thing, but
I do it every Monday, man.
Yeah.
That's good. I act like I want to do it.
But like the Hogan, it doesn't always translate.
My company, I would like to see it go back to being less writers and more of a booker, with long-term plans and ideas. And,
Where you build your own character instead of somebody.
Well, not necessarily that, just an idea of where you're going instead of, every week it's like, what are we doing? And they don't remember that. That was 2 weeks ago, and just dropping stuff at the slightest notion that it's not working, or having no real plan of what you're doing. Instead of they're worrying about WrestleMania now.
Right.
If it was my company, I would have that all settled, and I'd be worrying about WrestleMania 31. But there's just the long-term booking and planning. It hasn't existed in quite some time.
Right.
That's what it boils down to. I think a lot of the times fans just want something different. You know what I mean? Daniel Bryan is awesome, but I think one of the biggest things he has going for him is he was different. 3 years ago, I was different. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, everyone was like, "Whoa, him in a title picture, that would be cool," because it was different. Now they want Daniel Bryan in the title picture because it's different. ECW at that time was something, completely different, and for a lot of people, they didn't see stuff like that. And it was just an alternative, and it's just a lot better. It's like going to a restaurant. If you just go to a restaurant, there's one thing on the menu that sucks. If you go to a restaurant, there's a bunch of stuff on the menu. You get to choose what you think is best at that time, and it's always a better situation for everybody if there's alternatives and different things to watch. I loved ECW. I still do. I think it helped generate what everybody loves calling the Attitude Era and this big boom in pro wrestling. If it wasn't for ECW, I don't think it would have been as big as it was.
One thing I really missed from that was, I don't think you see it enough of, like in WWE today, is that I think their first pay-per-view, they spent the better part of a year building this rivalry between Sabu and Taz.
Long-term booking.
Finally.
What an idea. Yeah, to actually take something and build it up and not hotshot it and do it 3 months in a row, right?
I'd love to see Paul Heyman in the Hall of Fame someday.
Oh, he will be. Yeah, he'll be in the Hall of Fame for sure, someday. You never know, maybe I'll induct him. That'd be fun.
Kind of in regards to her question, how, as the years have gone on, how do you feel your body's kind of holding up through, professional wrestling and all that?
I'm getting old, man. I'm 35,
But you're a kid, come on.
In a way, yeah, I know, but my body's not. In a way, technically, I've been doing this since I was 15 years old, so it's a little different, you know what I mean? And my years in the business is different than, I think Cena started wrestling in, 2001, maybe 2002 or something like that. You know what I mean? And I was going to Japan already and doing all kinds of stuff. So I didn't just start wrestling when I magically appeared on WWE television.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of miles on me. I think, some days, right now I feel a lot better than I have. Like I said, there's the 3 months there for a while, I felt really, really horrible. And we were trying to figure out what was wrong, and I literally think I was getting like an MRI a week and like blood work and like all this stuff to just try to narrow down exactly what was wrong with me. I just think I've been doing it for so long. I'm just, I'm not tired, I'm exhausted kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just think a break is probably the only thing that's going to make me feel better.